Governor Governor Janet Mills, governor of Maine, she put Donald Trump in his place. Donald Trump is accustomed to simply speaking and folks just listening and completely abiding by what he has to say or simply be quiet. And that happens specifically to men. Men show how wimpy they are in not confronting Donald Trump, in not speaking out against Donald Trump. They are a bunch of wusses. Most of the men on the Republican side are wusses. They know what Donald Trump is doing is hurting their communities, hurting their people, and they just take it. They just take it. Most of the folks that we see standing up happen to be women constantly. Yes, we have men doing a little something now, but the women have been steadfast for him. Of course, the election, well, that's another story that we need to speak about another time because that is a particular demographic. But here is the deal. Here is the deal. This great woman, Janet Mills, when the president threatened her, she just said, "No, I'm not listening to you, bum. I'll just see you in court." And then he continues to threaten her. And as far as she's concerned, blah, I don't give a damn what you say, Mr. President. Check this out, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Maine here, the governor of Maine?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good, I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
I'll see you in court. A tense moment at the White House earlier. That was President Trump sparring with Maine Governor Janet Mills over Trump's executive order banning transgendered athletes from participating in women's sports. In a statement, Governor Mills later said, quote, "If the president attempts to unilaterally deprive Maine school children of the benefit of federal funding, my administration and the Attorney General will take all appropriate and necessary legal action to restore that funding and the academic opportunity it provides. The state of Maine will not be intimidated by the president's threats."
I love it. This is how, if you want to cripple Donald Trump, because he's a paper tiger, what you have to do is watch what the Mexican president did. She put him in his place. And you notice how quickly he backed down. He comes and he talks about what he put in military stuff on the bay. All of that was going to be done. He backed down. Donald Trump is a paper tiger. And if you front him, he withers like a weed. Now, his MAGA base is what people fear. But what they don't understand is if you make the weed wither, the MAGA base as well will wither because they think he's a real tiger. When they see that he's but a paper tiger, they will understand that the protection that they had, that they thought that they had, is not really there. Stand up, people. Stand up. We're being led by a whole bunch of weaklings who can only bully until one forces their hands. Stand up.